die until every member of the Yotei 6 is in the ground.
There are things, people, to live for beyond revenge.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Core 187. Core 187 is the movement. Today we're going to talk about a game that overachieves from the previous game. As you can tell from the intro, we talking about Ghost of Yōtei. You know what I mean? I remember when the first one came out. Loved the story. It kind of came out. I mean, people were anticipated for it. You know, we saw something that was amazing. We didn't know how great it was going to be. But I mean, that game was great. This game, yeah. I'll let you know, I'll be honest, I didn't finish the game yet because I'm actually enjoying the journey as I'm going along. So I'm not here to tell the story about the situation. You know, it's your typical, you know, not your typical, but it's your story based on revenge, of course. There's something that's going on in Yotei, and, you know, the Yotei 6, you know, situation, you know, as a group, you know, if you see the intro or whatever the case may be, you know how it is. So you pretty much go into the world, you explore. As you can tell, like, Sony did an amazing job with the scenery of this game. Like, the game, the specs, the frame rate, the detail, the flames, you know, the fire, the swords, everything, just the whole layout and the journey is really, really, really good. They even have an enhanced mode if you have a PS5 Pro, and if you have a PS5 Pro, if you haven't done it already, I would go ahead and put that option in. It transforms the game. It already looks good, but when you put it in PS5 Pro mode, the enhancement is unbelievable. The snow detail effects is great. Just the story plot, what it's trying to explain, the fighting, the techniques you have to learn, the timing is good. Pretty much is like what they did in the first one, they just made it even better. Like, they worked on that craft more to make it even better. The story plots, the side quests give me a Skyrim feel. So for you Skyrim fans out there who love Skyrim, like I like Skyrim, it has that same effect as far as those things are concerned. Like, you know, you get into a situation and there's a side mission, but this side mission ain't just a regular side mission. Some are small, some can actually take you on a further journey. You know what I mean? And, you know, before you know it, you may have to do 5 different plots or 7 different areas before you can get to the actual goal of the game, which is like super, super cool. I love that. Finding, like, you know, just like the first one, you get to find certain blades, certain details of the blades. My favorite blade, I will say, is the Snowy Blood. Snowy Blood, you know, is an all-white blade. Super dope blade. I use that all the time. And then, like I said, there's certain encounters where you meet certain mini-bosses, and some of the mini-bosses are stronger than the main bosses. You know, like, I just love everything that's about this game. And as far as its journey and as far as the landscape of it, you know, if you go through the story mode directly, yeah, you're going to beat the game in probably no time. That's just with anything. But if you're a purist and you like to explore, you really want to explore the lands of Yotei, it is twice as big as the first one. 110%. You know what I mean? The side missions alone, the bounties alone, the places you go to alone, the people. And then on top of that, the thing that's so cool about it, you could be walking around the lane, going down the lane, and literally bump into something that you didn't even know was there. And then literally it's a mission or something that has to be done or something that happens or somehow that connects with something else. You know what I mean? And then you have to travel and figure that out. Like, it gives me a Skyrim type of embrace, and I love that. You know what I mean? You go inside caves. You know, you may see people there that may need your help. You may go to caves where there's an ambush. You know what I'm saying? So it's that alone. And then the wolf plays a part. And I'm not going to get into that, but the wolf plays a part. As the more that you play this game, and the wolf does help you along the way depending on the situations you use and what you do. The weaponry skill set, fire. You get what, let me see, I'm trying to think, guys. Give me a second. Probably about 7 different weapons that you get to use. You know what I'm saying? And they all play out. You know what I mean? They all play out. They all mean something, and it really matters within the fight set of who you dealing with and who you fighting. You know, especially when there's like a group of people. So I mean, overall, I love what the game and what it represents. You know, it's a time back in like I think the 1800s or something like that. It's good though. Like, I love everything. I love the detail to the story. The plot is kind of straightforward, but there's also loopholes within the story, or there's loops you didn't know that existed. And it's a continuum. Like, no matter what, like, this game has, like, even the characters, the NPCs that's in it, they have life to them. It's not like they're just sitting there. You'll have some you'll be able to talk to, and you'll have some that will say side gestures or whatever the case may be. But overall, like, the game top notch is like literally like a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. For what it is, not for like the best game of all time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for what it does and how significant it is great. Now, I know that they had to put a couple of patches in there, because when I first started, man, like the horse was running every time I whistled, but it was running past me. I don't know what was going on. It was like a taxi in Manhattan, and it would just keep going. But they fixed that. And then I think there was like a money collect situation that was going on. But if I have to say about this game, it's definitely a pickup. It's definitely something, if you have not gotten this game yet, if you're not able to get this game yet, if you have to wait till Christmas to get it, I would go ahead and recommend to get this game. This game is amazing. I love it. You know, my son loves it. The friends that I know who have it, it's something that's really, really good. So this is definitely a buy. This is definitely, if you're into samurai, you're into ninja, you're into any of those things, this is the game that you're going to want. And you like story plots, this is the game that you need right here. So I love it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.